If you were to set up a series of Home Alone type traps in your home to try to capture Santa Claus on Christmas Eve, does that mean you automatically get lumps of coal for presents? Welcome to Durbania, I'm Durbin, and this is my spoiler-free review for the Netflix original movie, The Christmas Chronicles, starring Kurt Russell. Overall, I had more fun with this movie than I was expecting to have. Part of that, probably the super low expectations I had going in, because the trailers were like 50-50 for me, like 50% really cheesy and 50% fun, and that's what the movie was. It was really cheeseball and corny, but it had a lot of moments where I found myself laughing out loud, having fun with it, and just in the moment with it, and a lot of good Christmas spirit moments. So I'm giving this movie a B+. Now, I'm glad it's on Netflix, so I don't have to go spend money on it and buy it and own it, because if that was the case, then the grade would be a little bit lower. But since it's on Netflix and I don't have to pay extra to see it, a B+ is a solid grade, because I do want to watch it again. Not this Christmas season, but it's one of those movies that I could casually watch again as we get into the next Christmas season. I mean, there's those movies I have to watch every year, like A Christmas Story. Like, it does not feel like Christmas to me if I'm not seeing The Christmas Story on that 48-hour binge that it always does. So, like, if I'm missing A Christmas Story, doesn't feel like Christmas. This movie will never reach that level for me, but it was a fun casual watch, and I could see myself doing that again next Christmas. So overall, I think the movie, it is exactly what the trailers show it to be. It's very cheesy, very corny, incredibly predictable, but at the same time, it's a fun kind of predictability. You have one character who is the unbeliever, one character who's the true, innocent, complete believer, so it follows all of that predictability. And as soon as the movie opens, you know things are way too happy and are going way too well for this family. And the beginning felt very Hallmark Channel movie-y. Sorry, Rachel Wagner, no offense. I'm just saying it definitely had that kind of feel to it until Kurt Russell showed up. When he showed up as Santa Claus, it kind of changed the tone a little bit, and it got a bit more light, it got a bit more fun. And I had a friend that described Kurt Russell's performance as Santa Claus in this movie just like Ego, but Santa Claus. So Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 Ego, I kind of agree with that. He definitely had a lot of those rough edges like that, and a lot of characteristics that were done exactly the same, minus being evil, even though he did threaten the older brother to be on the naughty list forever. Kind of went, oh, does Santa Claus really do that? I don't know. And so they definitely kind of play that up and exaggerate it a little bit. But really, once you get into it and you really get into Kurt Russell's performance as Santa Claus, I just really enjoyed it. Like when he's meeting the brother and sister, Kate and Teddy, and he's talking with them, the way that he interacts with them, the way that there's a little bit of rough edge, tough love in there, and also just kind of reigniting that spark of hope. Like, it was kind of cool to see how he did all that. You know, in the trailer, he gets arrested because you see in the trailer, like, he's in that interrogation scene with the cops. You see as he's talking to these cops, like, they want to believe, but they think this is stupid and ridiculous. But they want to believe. And so Santa Claus keeps on pressing that I want to believe button and just keeps on bringing up things from their lives and their past and then giving them hope. And so little moments like that I thought were really cool and were very well done. So overall, it's very predictable. It's incredibly cheesy. But who cares? I mean, if you're looking for a fun, wholesome Christmas movie, I think this is a good one. Now, there are some cuss nasties in this one. None of the big ones. Not like, oh, fudge. Only I didn't say fudge. No, they don't have any of, like, the big ones, the mother of all the cuss nasties, but there's definitely a few in there thrown in there, so...
This is Kate Pierce. I've been really good this year. I do say bad words every now and then, but that's only when my brother Teddy makes fun of me and I lose my temper.
But I didn't think it was too much or too excessive, and overall, I thought it was a really kind of fun Christmas Santa Claus type movie. Not a classic, but really fun, so I'm sticking by my B+. What did you think of this movie? Be sure to let me know in the comments. And while you're there, hit the subscribe button to become a Durbanian and hit the bell by the subscribe button so you're notified for my next movie review, ranking video, trailer reaction, theological analysis, or anything else I do here. I'm Durbin. Thanks for checking out Durbania.